Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Let's Get You Painted. I am Alec, and as always, I am joined with I'm joined by Dan and Jason. Sorry, I've already made a mistake, so we're just gonna really keep it going. So, how
First
are
of
you
any.
guys doing?
Jason, I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you guys? Alec?
I'm doing well.
You're on the
So
mend finally, hopefully?
I I am doing I'm pretty much on the mend. Doing pretty well. So if you guys are watching this live, you know it's Memorial Day, and then if you don't, you guys are watching this after the fact.
What are we
It's
doing?
currently Memorial Day, and we are recording and enjoying and painting and having fun and all that good stuff. So let's see. So
Popping of the palace has begun.
we've kind of been alternating between Dan and Jason, but now we are having both of them on the episode together, which is awesome. So,
Woohoo!
um,
Hell
welcome
yeah.
for both of you guys being back together. So, what are you
Gang's all
guys each
here.
painting tonight? So, I guess we'll start with Jason. What are you painting?
Um, I agreed to a commission to paint a Blood Bowl team for an upcoming Chaos Cup 2026. That's going to be held in Orlando on November 6th through 8th. It's a
Hmm.
weekend of Blood Bowl, which is a fantasy football game. If you think of Lord of the Rings, found the Book of Nuffle, NFL.
Yeah.
And they decided to settle their disputes on the thing called a gridiron.
Whatever
So
that
you'll
is.
have human teams, elf teams, dwarf teams, blah, 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 a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, sorry.
Well, anyway, this is a goblin team set in a 80s punk rock motif.
I love that.
So they all have leather jackets and spiked hair and all this stuff. So I agreed to paint this team, and it's either going to be given away as a door prize if you accomplish something at Chaos Cup, or it's going to be auctioned off. So if you show up in Orlando November 6th through 8th, uh, you may get to go home with this team.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
That sounds
That's a good
awesome.
cause. I am still working on those D&D minis.
Oh,
I
nice.
had I need to get this purple skin right, and it's taking a lot out of me, guys. I don't know. So I'm trying to see
Purple
if I
can be
can mix together some blue and red contrast to get that purple right. Of course, now I'm trying to paint over top of Sanguine Highlight, so we'll see
Hmm.
how this goes. It could end terribly again.
It could, but it also could be amazing. So fingers crossed
So we experiment.
it goes well. That's what I'm hoping for you. I'm hoping
That's
it's
right.
super awesome. I am
Listen,
currently painting some IKRPG minis. I am painting for the Strange Light.
oh, okay.
So I'm
Have
having
you
fun with this.
played any of those adventures?
I have. I've actually thrown them at my players. They get to enjoy the pleasure that is Strange Light.
Pleasure. No, this is gonna be way too dark. This purple, I think. Need to lighten it up. Well, try again next time.
So, with everyone working through their backlog, and then we've talked about um, all the different things. We've talked about slap chopping and stuff like that, sponge chopping. So, when you guys are watering down your paints, what is a good ratio that you find for paints? Now, do you do like 1 to 1, 2 to 1? Does it matter on the brand? Or do you just go,
absolutely
straight?
matters on the brand.
Okay. So
Yeah.
then, Jason, let's start
Sometimes
with
it
what's
matters
your
on the paint pot.
That is also, yes. All right, so
How
let's
old is
say,
it?
yeah.
Mm.
So, Jason, what is your favorite paint to currently use?
All right. To avoid that whole disaster, um, by the way, I'll answer it with the old paints I used to use. It was normally 3 drops of paint to a drop of water, relatively speaking. 3/4 paint, fourth water.
Okay.
But that was pretty decent paint back in the day. So right now, to avoid having to go through that and not get my mixture right and not being able to get the same color when you're trying to paint a squad or whatever, I'm just using Army Painter speed paints
Okay.
and Vallejo airbrush paints, because if they're watered down enough to go through an airbrush without clogging, they're through watered down enough to go on my model.
Yep.
And I won't have to thin them or do other stuff. And there's such a wide range with the speed paints. I don't know if you guys know this, but on the front of the speed paint bottle, let me hold it to this camera. There's a cube with 3 colors on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So what that represents is either the lightest one is the first coat, the medium is 2 coats, and the third is the third coat of that paint. So you can kind of see the color progression as you apply more layers.
Mhm.
Or if you're speed painting and you've already slap chopped your model, get the black in the crevices, the gray tone for the base coat, if you will, and then the white highlights. When this sinks into those colors, it should automatically do all 3 of those layered colors. And that's why I like speed paints.
Oh. I knew about the
So I knew
multiple
it was the color
layers.
gradients. I knew it was the color gradients, but I didn't know that was like where exactly it came from. That Dippet's a pretty smart goblin, if you ask me.
Yeah, he
So
is.
I'm doing some paint thinner right now. This is Matt White from War Paints from Army Painter,
Mm-hmm.
and this stuff comes out that bottle like sludge. And I don't know if it's my specific bottle, but I usually have to cut this like 1-to-1 with you know this guy here, this thinner.
Mm.
Yeah.
But,
It's an old bottle of thinner there, buddy.
yeah, it's not even mine. My friend gave it to me.
He probably got it from his dad.
Yeah, right. It's got paint all over it and shit. You could tell. So then I just mix it up. I just kind of go with whatever feels good, and like it also depends on what I'm trying to do with that coat of paint. So for this one, I really want a thin coat of paint first because I'm probably going to end up painting over what I already have, and I need to try and reform a base. So I want this to be like as smooth as possible. So I need it very thin. I don't know. I just paint by sense of smell. What the fuck do I know?
Oh, you could paint by feelings.
Oh my god, this they wear the happy little trees when you need them.
No, no, no.
What?
I have the thing from the marriage
Oh yeah,
retreat.
that thing.
The thing from the marriage
Oh,
retreat.
I
Uh,
remembered my question, a crazy question about painting
oh,
that I was like, I should
absolutely.
save
Go
for the
ahead. Go ahead.
podcast.
No, no. Go ahead
That
before you
was,
forget again.
do you guys feel like you're not necessarily held back by your skill as a painter, but by your like knowledge or ability to choose colors properly? 'Cause I
I'm
feel like that
definitely
shit
held
gets me
back by
all
my
the time.
skill as a painter. 100%. 100% I'm held back by my
Well,
skill as a painter.
as long as you're saying it, not me.
No, no, it is 100% my skill. It's oh man, how to put it in a nice way. I know what I'm supposed to do, but as soon as paint hits brush, brush does not go where it's supposed to, and it does not apply correctly. And then I'm like,
That's true.
well, this is great.
These are just facts. It's literally impossible.
But that's okay. I am okay with that. I have come to peace with it.
Yeah. Make do.
Uh, what about you, Jason? Is your color theory holding you back, or is it your skill holding you back?
Well, I might have a little better color theory training than you guys, as I wasted probably 2 years in community colleges in Oregon taking art classes. um, so, and then I buy color wheels. I probably have like 8 different color wheels. So I will
What's
spin the
that?
wheel and see what looks good next to each other. But a lot of times I just see something and I'm like, oh, this is going to go good together.
Hmm.
So what holds me back is my actual painting skill.
See?
I think it's both for me in my case. I don't know what colors do, and I can't even hold a brush without my hands shaking. So
No, that's what holds you back with gaming? Is it your dice? Is it your tactics, or is
Oh,
it your list? It's like all of them. All
okay, no one's does.
it's like
Why can't I do both?
yeah. No, you know what? I'm at the point where I'm not even gonna blame my dice. It's just list building and skill. That's where it is. That's
lies.
don't even blame the dice at this point in time.
I definitely very recently got to a point where I don't flip out about my dice anymore. Like
Oh,
I don't know, it happened over like the last year or so, and I don't know when, but like I just got to this point where I was like, it's okay, just move on, go to the next dice roll.
That's
I
good.
And
dream about being there someday.
I was gonna say I've waited for a very long time to get here. I've played so many games.
Well, see,
Couldn't
that's
happen
what
any sooner.
happens. You know, you start to get a little bit older and, more
Yeah.
mature, and that's what happens.
Oh, who
You
says?
I'm older than both of you fucks.
How dare I feel attacked.
uh,
Says the
Sorry,
baby
you
of
were
the
saying?
group.
Yeah, right.
uh, see, I just let it go. I'm just telling you. It's like when my
There's room
daughters
to
watch.
talk, and then there's me.
No, I'm telling. It's just like when my daughters watch Frozen. You just gotta just let it go.
Oh, no, no. I was trying to stop you.
That's the thing is now the listeners are gonna think they're gonna be like, let it go,
Ugh.
let it go, and it's just gonna be going through.
I'm leaving.
We watch viewer retention just drop.
Plummets. Yeah.
And the comment when Alex started singing, we all had to leave.
Oh no.
I was
That's
trying to
that's
find
like
my
the
off
opposite
button.
of those stories where everyone claps at the end.
True, true.
Sorry, go ahead.
Man, oh man, I realized like I grabbed some of the minis. I was like, most of these are actually pretty good. Like I just had
Mm,
just a few little touch up things on them, and they're just ready for the table, which makes me happy.
nice.
Oh man,
Doesn't
yeah.
have to look perfect.
I have 4 3D printers currently going.
Oh,
And
nice.
it's all Menoth armor.
No, it's not. So what I'm trying to
Any
have
of them are
some.
Menoth armor.
No, I'm actually I have Goodwill currently going for my family. I'm printing a whole bunch of
Ooh.
stuff for them, and then come Friday, all Menoth armor.
All right, it's just a couple days ahead then.
Yeah, it's like I printed 2 different dragons for my oldest daughter. I
Mm.
printed um a a different dragon for my youngest. I printed what did I print? I'm printing a clone trooper helmet for my son.
That's
I
cool.
printed a pot for my wife for like her plants because she wanted a very
Mm.
specific pot, like a planter. And then I'm gonna be
Hmm.
printing other stuff. So from here until Friday, I'm printing stuff for all of them. And then come Friday, kicking all of them off, that's when
All
I
bets are off.
have uh, 20 kilograms of a filament, 10 kilograms of white, and 10 kilograms of black that I got on bulk. And it's gonna be here, and it's gonna be just straight armor, just go in full tilt, and it's going to be all of the chess pieces, the dagger, or not the dagger, the the staff and the
Mhm.
shield, and then I got to go into painting it.
Nice.
Yep.
So do you have like a rhyme or reason why what's going to be white, what's going to be black?
No. Nope. Nope.
Just these are the colors I have. Go. It's getting painted.
Yeah. No. I'm.
Cool.
So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm thinking about I'm gonna have like a silver underlay on like the helmet and
Mm-hmm.
the bronze, like, and instead of going with bronze, I'm gonna go with like gold, and I'm gonna actually battle damage it. So I've been watching videos on how to do battle damage for minis,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna take that and just go into armor. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like, strikes along the face and up the helmet. So,
Mm-hmm.
and the same thing with the chest. And the reason I'm gonna have the silver underlay is you're gonna see, what would be like steel armor that had been painted gold, like the gold
Right.
filigree and stuff. Um, and then I'm gonna go with, instead of the
So
traditional bone white for Menoth as the base, I'm gonna go with red. It's gonna be
yes.
traditionally red, gold, and silver are the three colors I'm gonna be working with.
Okay, that's cool. For battle damage, I always learned that you want to start with the actual color that it's going to end up being. Like you want to start with the white or
Really?
whatever.
Or
Yeah,
what would be the gold?
yeah, or the true paint job that would be on the object.
Mm-hmm.
So then you work backwards to make it battle damage. It's like the opposite of highlighting.
Okay.
Um, so like say you want like a charred bullet hole, right?
Mm-hmm.
You paint the whole thing yellow or white, and then you like slap it with a sponge with brown
Mm-hmm.
and red, like a rusty mixture. And then in the center of that, you slap another sponge with the steel color. So it looks like the very center is steel because it's all the paint has gone missing.
Yeah.
And then outside the steel is rust. And then outside that is, the actual color again.
Okay.
I've used that on my Warjacks a lot and got it from like Dallas Kemp or something from one of his painting streams back in the day.
I'll have to go and watch it again.
I don't know if you have a different strategy, but that's how it's always worked for me.
I was thinking more on the when I'm gonna do like the scrapes in and the cuts and
Mhm.
like the heating tools and stuff. But
Yeah, I mean, like for that stuff, that sort of thing, I don't know exactly what's going to work, and like, um, also like because you're working with a whole different material at a different scale, right? So the stuff that works on a mini and looks like sponge work looks fine on a mini for a giant like artillery shell that hit you, but
yeah.
maybe it doesn't on a giant shield. I don't know.
Well, I mean, luckily I have some time between here and Novo to try to get it all sorted out. Fingers crossed, at least.
Oh yeah.
I think it's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited. But yeah,
So you're bringing five, right? Five suits.
man, I really want to, but I feel like my wife thinks that that's gonna be a waste of filament. So we're gonna see how many I can get through without her paying attention. She's gonna be like, man, I feel like you just keep printing the helmet over again. I'm like, oh, it's not right. Or like, the
Yeah, the last
shield,
one failed.
or like the shoulder pauldrons. She's like, didn't you
Mhm.
print? Nope, it didn't. It wasn't right. And then I'll have the
Got to be
giant
perfect, honey. Got
box,
to be
and I'll
perfect.
just be priming them. And she's like,
Mhm.
why does it look like you have 5 suits of armor? Oh, well, one's for Jason,
Just one
and
though.
and one's for Dan, and you know, so
Hmm.
one's for Ice King. They're
Hmm.
for other people, not just for
Keep going.
me, and
Yeah.
definitely not because we're gonna try to all dress up at Nova and walk around and poke people with the spears.
It's gonna be great.
Jason's like, I'm not poking people with spears. I'm stabbing them.
No touchy.
Jason's like, I'm ignoring all of you. I'm not going to jail for any of you.
Love you, but not that much.
Jason's like, I will bail you out. I'm not going to jail.
Well, that's a decent friend that'll bail you out, but the best
Yeah, man.
friends right there by your side.
Sitting next to you. Yeah, absolutely. They're right there with you, being like, "Dude, that was awesome."
Hold my beer.
Yep. Uh, so the salvage company is coming tomorrow to salvage my broken printers and a bunch of the War Machine stuff that they have paid for.
Ooh.
So they are going to come and go through my old War Machine stuff and collecting stuff that's broken. So tomorrow morning, after I get the kids started their schoolwork, I have to go and do that process. But that means I can then to finally, order all of my gravediggers and potentially put some stuff towards Menoth.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you gotta ready up for the next wave.
I know, dude. It's gonna be like, I probably have to put
LFA,
close to
Windmill Slam, buy now.
probably close to $1,000 is what I need to put aside for Menoth.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Which isn't terrible.
I just have to possibly like beg Matt and Locks and Sherwin, be like, here, if I give you this money early, please can I have it? I won't even show it on stream or anything. I just want to start getting stuff painted. Please.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you gotta do is show it off on stream.
No, if they give it to me early, I can't show any of it. Everyone will be like, yeah, that'd be one of those things.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'd be like, why is Alec not painting on stream? It's like, I am. Well, what are you painting?
Can't show you that.
My hand. I'm painting my hand.
I'm not at liberty to discuss.
Well, there's other YouTubers that say I was given this model early so I could paint it and talk about it. So you should be able to get permission to paint it early.
I mean, if I can get it, that'd be awesome. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it though.
I mean, somebody talks about Menoth as much as you. You're like the poster child for being one of the early ones to paint it, if you ask me.
Well,
exactly.
From your guys' mouth to
their ears, that's right.
And to their ears, but we'll see. I don't know if they even listen to the podcast, but right now we're averaging, I think, like 24 to 30 people every episode, which is solid. That means
it's good. I mean, most streams have 0.
Yeah. Well, no, but I meant like for video on demand for people like listening. So that means that's cool. My wife, your wife, all of us. That's 6, and then maybe if Dan has those clone accounts he's made, the sock puppet accounts. But that means we might actually have actual people who listen to us.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to add one because my wife's definitely not tuning in.
Aww. Well, no, we know you just take her phone when she's not there, and you just open up YouTube.
No, but I mean that's one more authentic person, though. That's a good thing.
True. That's true.
Right.
No, I joked with my wife. I was like, "Do you ever listen to us?" And she's like, "I love you." No. And I was like, "Fair."
No, that's the end of the sentence. I love you. That's all you need.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's honest. The honesty is key.
Yeah.
Says the man who's printing 5 suits of armor and not telling her about it.
Shh. It hasn't happened yet. It's just a thought.
I mean, maybe she should start listening. She gets a lot of confessions out of you, man.
She does. She would. She'd be like, he's going to spend how much on miniatures? And he's going to, do all that?
She can be waiting upstairs in the chair for you when you get done your cast.
Oh, no. Actually, you know what I did print? I printed...
What kind of chair? You know what kind of chair.
No, we're not this cast. Look, I printed golden retriever miniatures that I'm going to put on some of my bases.
Dungeons and Doggos?
Dungeons and Doggos. Little puppers. I gotta get some of these supports off, but even little puppers, because everyone needs golden retriever puppers. And when they're gonna be like, wait, why do you have golden retrievers for your gravediggers? Because they needed dogs.
Yeah, foxhole buddy.
Yeah. I don't think
Patrol dog or whatever, right?
have we gotten a patrol dog in the new Gravediggers? I don't think we
I don't know.
have we?
Don't think so. I
I
don't
know
remember a dog.
Kador has their hunting wolf for
Yeah, hunting dog. It's a dog.
yeah. So yeah, Gravediggers they need their foxhole buddy.
Oh, so I was doing some 3D printing projects.
Ooh.
So over the last week or so, so my wife's a dog trainer, right? And we have
Mhm.
a board and train program. So
Yep.
she gets a dog, spends 2 weeks here, she trains it up and all the basic skills and everything, then gives it back to the doggy mommy, doggy daddy.
Mhm.
And so our dogs always want to try and play with the new dog. You know what I mean? They always
Aw.
want to try and get in
Mhm.
there, and sometimes a little too much. So we've got to have them separated. So we've got like a baby gate at the top of the stairs to help control the flow of dogs about the house. um, so our dogs are getting smart about it. And the last couple of days, Frost stood there at the top of the stairs, like sideways, um, and Lady jumped on his back and then jumped over the baby gate.
Nice. I mean, bad dog.
All right. So she's just scampering around upstairs, and he's like, with his doofy little tongue out. What did I
Aw.
do? I didn't do anything wrong. So I got to reinforce the baby gate because, like, once she gets on top of it, then she can kind of push it over. Um, so
Mm.
it was sitting between, like, the railing at the top of the stairs and the wall. And the railing's like a wrought iron railing. Sometimes it just slips off the railing, you know.
Yeah.
It slips out of little cup things, or the feet come off, or whatever. So I ended up making these brackets on Tinkercad that I could slip around the railing to like anchor it on more. And
Okay.
it's a tension rod, so the tension should keep it together anyway. And it's just like a little like U bracket. I think I got one over here. Oh yeah, it's right here. I put a minute on it. So it's like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but like,
No, I can see it.
so the little feet go in there, and then this part wraps around the railing, and it holds the rod in place. Much better than it did before. So then so I got the first batch done. My neighbor across the street prints them for me. First batch works perfectly. I get those on, and I go to the other side. The other side is this jank ass like piece of wood. It's got, like, the top of the stairs, and then it's got like uh, it, it's got the place where the top of the stairs comes up, and then it's got the floor molding, and then it's got some crown molding, and then it's also around a corner. So like, I ended up making this diagram,
Mhm.
and it's like down to the millimeter. And here I am in Tinkercad like all freaking day, and I fit it to the wall, the new piece, and I'm like, that wall corner is not a 90-degree angle, and it's just kind of
Oh.
like out, like sticking out, and I'm like, ugh. So now I've got to go find out what angle it is and reshape the piece to be at a sharper angle.
Oh man,
God,
don't you?
love it. Love home
That's like,
improvement project.
oh no, dude, that's like with the house we have, the 110-year-old house.
Jesus.
It was someone was like, "Oh yeah, your floors must be so nice." I was like, "No, my floors go ooh."
You could ride a roller coaster around on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wee wee. Jeez.
Oh, but on a positive note, so yeah, I'm gonna have one full set of armor is gonna go full tilt. That's the first thing I'm gonna do.
Hmm.
After that, I'm gonna switch to the .2 nozzle, and I'm gonna start cranking out armies. And I'm probably gonna
Hmm.
print 2 copies of each of the armies. Two
Hmm.
copies of Convergence, 2 of Infernals, and then 2 of Grimkin, and then
Nice.
possibly as much of the Pharaoh as I can.
Nice.
And then
And
I'm going to try to start running stuff at the local game store.
okay, cool. That's what I was just gonna ask. I was like, are these giveaways or demos or?
Yeah, these are going to be, well, so they're probably going to be a combination of demos and giveaway.
Mhm.
Like here, like you like I probably won't do a full 100 points. It'll probably be like 50
Mhm.
points worth of Infernals, 50 points worth of Grimkin, 50 points worth of Convergence, and then go from there.
Mhm.
Because the other thing is I'm hoping the game store, if I can get people in and get people ordering, I can get the game store to start ordering stuff from Steamforge Games and then
Mhm.
get them into the war store track, and then
That'd be
that'll be
awesome.
awesome. Yes, but I think for
Yeah.
the war store track, I think they have to order like $2,000 worth of stuff,
Mhm.
and I don't think that's $2,000 MSRP. I think that's like $2,000.
Yeah. At
Uh,
distributor prices.
yeah. So
That's a
that's a
lot of product.
lot of stuff. Yeah. So that's a
That's like
lot of
at
product.
least 4 full armies, right?
hmm
But I mean, like,
So
that's not much.
no.
Grand scheme of things, because that's like 4 whole customers.
Yes. But I got to get that. I got to get the scene going, and I have to get it really going strong in
Oh
the
yeah,
next
no,
few months.
I get it before they want to commit, but I mean, like, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a huge commitment in terms, like, in comparison with other companies or other opportunities that they could be in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping it's gonna be good. Man,
Yeah.
it's like I said, I'm hoping that especially by doing it on Saturdays, so I can then like if I do it Thursday night and Saturday night, I don't know if I'll be able to necessarily do Thursday nights, but Saturdays definitely being able to um uh being able to hold on, I got some a spammer into the chat.
Oh no, get them out,
Yeah,
get them
hold
out.
on. I gotta open up the mod tools. Um, Actually, I have to remember how to do that because I don't have to do mod tools that often.
Thank goodness.
Chat settings, mod icons. Okay, and I need to delete. Boop. And now turn that off. Okay. So I'm trying to remember what I was saying.
Okay.
Getting a group up.
Oh yeah, getting the group up and going. And I was by doing Saturdays, I can have my son go play Yu-Gi-Oh, and then possibly also one of my daughters play Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I can let my youngest, like I can have her sitting next to me and she can watch, Paw Patrol or something like that, and then I can
Bluey.
be doing game, yeah, like Bluey, or I can be doing so I can get games going,
Yeah.
and then I can continue to build the community. And it'll be same thing as like when I go to Atlantis. It's not necessarily about me getting the game in, it's about making sure other people get games in. Because there were times where like I would be helping like other people in the community getting games in, and then Jason would be like, "All right, when was the last time you got a game?" And I'm like, "I don't know, a week, maybe two." He's like, "All right, let's go, let's go play." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll shoot you off the table with Judicators," and then he would crush me with his Brine Bloods.
I don't know if that
Yeah, you
ever
can
happened,
sure.
but sure.
He's all humble on stream now. It's okay. We all know.
What he doesn't want to tell everybody is just how badly I roll dice, even though he didn't believe how bad it was and started recording how many ones and twos I would roll.
We did. Okay,
When
there was
all I
there was
needed was a two or better.
we did. We started keeping track. There was one game where he needed like threes or better to hit or threes or better to do stuff, and he just
And it just
started.
won't come up.
It was just bad. Or I think it was
Yeah.
fours. It was he needed fours, and he kept rolling twos and threes, and it was just like mathematically, it shouldn't have been It was statistically improbable. It happened, but it was
Yeah.
statistically improbable.
Which means it's basically guaranteed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like because he would get into great positioning, he'd be all set, he'd have the right amount to do stuff, and then he just couldn't roll to save his life. And I'd be like, "Yep, that's how it goes sometimes." Because like he would have his attacks set up like in sequence. He's like, all right, so like his war beast is going to charge in, and it's going to generate
Yeah.
fury that it's going to then, it's going to then get reaved out and stuff like that. So his war beast is going to go in and it doesn't land any of his attacks. His next war beast goes in, doesn't land any of its attacks. His solo goes in to help like reave some of the fury, and that does a little
Mhm.
bit. Then, his next war beast goes in, does nothing. Then his warcaster pops feet and tries to go do stuff, and nothing happens. And we were just like, this shouldn't. You should have killed me after like the second war beast. And it's just
Gotta get some new
not.
dice, buddy. I'm sorry, but they gotta go.
Dude, I
Yeah.
let him use like my dice. I have
They
compressed
are
aluminum
cursed.
dice, like compressed aluminum, and like I roll these things, and they are like the most average dice you can ever roll.
Are they
Like
like
they're
gravity dice?
yeah, like the ones that are
Yeah, it's a
guaranteed. Yeah,
yep.
I'm rolling them, and they roll average. I give them to him, and it's just 1 and 2 and 1
She
and
just
2, and
shit the bed.
I was like, all right, give them back to me. I need to roll 7 and
What are you
8
doing,
and
buddy?
9.
I don't know. It's just you.
I must be holding them incorrectly when I
I
shake
guess
them.
so.
Nah, you forgot to sacrifice a chicken before the game.
I mean, I ate it,
That's not good enough.
apparently.
It doesn't like
Oh.
being in your stomach.
Uh,
For that.
I'm actually hoping that we can get Jason to come up and visit up here in North Carolina, and then we can get some games streamed and record. Not really, we're in North Carolina. I'm in New York. My brain.
I was like,
And
what?
then,
Alex,
yeah,
real
yes, sir.
quick, when I do this, is it still showing my paint stream?
Yes, it is.
Cool, thanks.
Sorry, I had to check. But him
Yeah.
coming up to New York so that we can also get games in of him playing with War Machine and stream on the table.
How
Oh, yeah.
bad it is.
And then, Dan can drive over from Philly because it's like 5 hours.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Come
that's a
over
day
for the
trip.
weekend. Yeah, come over the weekend. I'll cook for you guys. It'll be good.
I need to switch.
Your
it up
wife
a
can
little bit.
interact with the
Sorry.
dogs. It'll
Yeah.
be great.
That's what she would come for.
Hey, these golden
knows why
retrievers
she's
are
there.
amazing, dude. These dogs for the parade that went right by the house. They acted like nobody ever gives them attention. They're like, oh yeah, like rolling on their bellies. They're like, please pet us. No one gives us attention. I'm like,
Oh,
you guys get brushed twice a day, and there's 3 children that dote on you in addition to the parents. But that's, yeah.
brushed. Wow, top quality, man.
Yeah. They do need baths though, because they are dirty. Because, yeah, they love going playing. We have a kiddie pool for them, so they go play in the kiddie pool, and then they immediately go and play in the dirt and the mud. And they're dogs. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Dirt doesn't stick properly unless you're all wet.
Yeah. One of my friends suggested that
Yeah,
when I
they know.
start doing streaming and stuff more, that I have a dog cam, so that when, like, because the dogs are normally right by my feet, and just have like the camera instead of on my face, it's at the dogs underneath the desk, so you can just see the 2 golden retrievers being super cute. And I'm like, yeah, people aren't gonna care what I play in video games. They're gonna be like, we just need the dogs.
Yeah,
That's all
it's
we're
like
here
what's in
for.
the dog can.
I mean, let's be honest. I probably
My
would
wife
go
always
into a
watched that.
stream.
My wife always watches that podcast, the We Rate Dogs.
Oh, that's a good one.
10 out of 10. Would recommend dog to a friend. 13 out of 10. Good doggo.
Oh man, you know what? Like someone was like, "Oh man, like, do you know how do you judge people?" And I was like, "Oh, it's very simple. Do my dogs like
Very
you? If my
easily, I
dogs don't
assure
like
you.
you," I was like, "Do my dogs like you? Then we're good. If my dogs don't
Yeah.
like you, we're done. You're dead to me.
Yeah.
You could be trying to hand me $1 million right now. My dog says we don't like you. We're done."
Yeah, the dog starts growling, I'll go, what's the catch? That's my wife says
Oh.
the exact same thing, so you're right.
It's true.
because she's always right.
Nice.
Very
Saw
nice.
what you
So
did there.
if you notice, Dan's wife actually does listen to the podcast.
No, she doesn't. I can hear her downstairs right now, looking at the television.
Oh,
I did tell a friend about it today, though. I've told a couple other people too. I don't know. Maybe they'll tune in. Maybe they won't.
maybe. Fingers crossed. Who knows?
Yeah.
You never know. But we are gonna have to keep this episode a little bit short. So I'm sorry, guys, but we're gonna have to cut it at about 40 minutes. Um,
All
thank you
good,
for
man.
everyone for turning in. I will get this edited and uploaded to the channel. And so everyone who is not live tonight with us, we have 2 live viewers. Cool. That's awesome.
Hey,
Yay! Hello, live viewers. We love you all.
hello.
But so everyone else is gonna get this um, on Thursday at 8 a.m., which is when the podcast goes live, which is always good. And yeah, so thank you for everyone for turning out to another awesome episode of Let's Get You Painted. I know we kind of meandered through different topics and didn't discuss painting as much. I will make sure that on our next episode we are much more focused. I will give Jason the whip and he will get to like zap us or something. We'll give him the little shock collar. He'll be like, off topic, Alec. Psst.
Congo, Congo, Congo. Do not make me shock you.
Oh
Right?
man.
Oh, um, shoot. I was gonna say something before we go. Oh yeah. Next time, maybe I will figure out how to learn to paint purple skin without coming up with blackface again.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know
Maybe
about
I
that.
will.
That's we'll see. We'll see if that actually happens. Um
Stay tuned for the stunning conclusion of how to paint purple.
how to paint purple. Well, again, thank you everyone so much. And gentlemen, where can people find you guys?
Oh, just quote my name on Discord or anywhere else you want to find me.
Uh, who? You mean in person or
I mean,
online?
in
'Cause
person
that's
or
a big
online.
difference.
I mean, if you want people to find you in
Online?
person,
I'll be
that's
at the
up to
bar.
you.
I
Have to buy
I
me
live
some.
in Georgia, but I normally go down to a game store called Rollin' with My Nomies in Yulee, or I go to a place called Java Game Haus. I think it's German. Haus,
Mhm.
Haus.
Mhm.
And that's south of Jacksonville, Florida. So those are the
Wow.
two main.
It's a hike for
Actually,
you.
there's a game store right here in Kings Bay called Deep Dive Games, and then there's another one called Camden Battlegrounds because I'm in
Mm.
Camden County. So I do have 2 local game stores right here in Kingsland, Georgia, but 45 minutes to an hour south is Java Game House, and then 15 to 20 minutes south is Yulee, Rolling with My Nomies.
That's a lot of stores in your area.
Yeah,
I
dude, it's
like it.
amazing, dude.
Usually I play War Machine at Wilmington Brewworks on Tuesdays. But if you're in the Philadelphia area, reach out to me if you want a game.
And that
Is
I was
that
gonna say, and if you're in upstate New York, I am trying to get the community going at Phoenix and Griffin Games in Watertown.
Nice.
hell yeah.
But all right, thank you again so much. All right, everybody. Bye.
Take care. See ya.